So after we brought the product in from the field, I like these rolling carts, and you can also use mini pallets or U-boats or something like that to move product. And I love to see it on a concrete floor, and that's just for food safety, maximum ease of moving stuff around, and just makes everything super simple for cleanup at the end of the day. So after we got the product in here, we're going to go ahead and do our record keeping. So whether that's weighing it or counting it or some other way of getting that data that allows you to, at the end of the year, to know exactly what you're trying to do on your farm and track how the production of how things are working. So all right, so we'll go ahead after we've weighed that, we'll go ahead and just pull it over to a wash bin. And basically with head lettuce, all you're doing is just dunking that in water. So, and giving that a good rinse. So after we've got the lettuce here, we'll go ahead and just dump it right into the bin there, let it start getting cold. And so one of the important things of washing lettuce is to get the field heat out of it. So let it sit in here and start to hydro cool. Another thing to think about too is if you're harvesting super early in the day, or then you may not have to let it sit as long, but it's generally better with head lettuce to let it sit in this and cool down as well as possible. Just run it down into the water, make sure that all the air is out of that, and that's got all the water is going through the head and moving the dirt, and then just go ahead and pull it out and go ahead and set it in our case. And another thing we'll just go here, grab another head, do the same thing. Smaller heads are a little bit easier, clean quicker, shape. And then go ahead and pack it in. Again, we want to be careful that we fit them in carefully. So if we roll the head into the case, so if you got a head there, kind of hold it over with one hand and kind of then roll the other head in there. Or else if you just try to stuff it in, you're just going to break leaves. So being able to push that in like that is key. So we'll just go ahead and do this with all the other heads here. An important part of washing lettuce is to keep your tank clean, so you also want to every so often go ahead and scoop out all the extra leaves and the dirt and stuff. The leaves I just generally pick up and then just toss into a bin right here. Just have it nice off to the side so you're not looking around for it. Also a 5-gallon bucket works too, and you can just do that as well. The other thing is to use a screen to get all the floating organic matter, so little bits of compost, the wood, or something like that. So you can use this, or I actually prefer a pool screen, one of the flat pool screens. Those work really well, and they do clean a large area at a time. But then again, just running around and cleaning out this organic matter, and getting that all, and just dumping that in a bucket right there.